All right. Let's welcome to day 2 of the masterclass. 3 days masterclass for creating an independent business for the independent you to live the independent lifestyle. So in the day 1, we did learn about money. How do money comes? From where do money comes and why it comes? We also played the money game. We also talked about your money beliefs. We also talked about who is being paid more, why is he being paid more, and what can you do to create a scalable business. You can have a franchisee or you can have anything, but if you have a digital business, that is the kind of business you should be looking at to generate more amount of money. We also discussed about that it's not about freedom. It's not about, we also discussed about it's not about the money only. It's all about solving the problems of the consumers. We also discussed that from problems to solutions to freedom and independence. And finally, it is about time and everything. So now, day 2, we are ready with very amazing day. So if you are interested for day 2, type in the chat box or type in the comments below that you are actually excited for day 2. If you're really excited for day 2, type in the comment box, type in the chat box, super excited for day 2. And if you don't want to make any amount of money, you can type in the chat box, no money required. Thank you. So let's move ahead. When we are talking about the human needs, let's see this diagram of human needs. So when you see this diagram, this particular diagram of Maslow need hierarchy theory, in this Maslow need hierarchy theory, you will be finding there are different level of needs. The below the pyramid, you will see there are physiological needs like breathing, food, water, sex, sleep, homeostasis, and excretion. Then you will see that there are safety needs, security, love, and belonging needs. So when it comes to safety, you have the security, safety of body, employment, resources, morality, family, health, and property. Then at the third level, you have your love and belonging needs, that is friendship, family, and sexual intimacy. Then you have your esteem needs called self-esteem, confidence, achievement, respect of others, respect by others. And finally, you have these self-actualization needs. So when I say about the final need, that is morality, creativity, spontaneity, problem solving, lack of prejudice, acceptance of facts and all. So why am I talking about these particular needs? If anyone would like to share about this, can just unmute and speak. Why am I talking about the different human needs? Is there a need to understand the different level of human needs? Is there a way? Is there a purpose of doing it? You can just type in the chat box or you can unmute and speak. So looking at the basic needs, when I say about the basic needs, you are right. When you talk about these basic needs, let's understand this. So when you are actually looking at the needs of the people and you are creating a scalable model based upon the needs of the people, that's where the magic and the money is. For example, you can create a business. See, at every level of need, you can create a business. For example, very basic level I can talk about is people don't want to go outside their home. So when they do not want to go outside their home, then what they do is there is a need of getting the groceries delivered at their home. So once you have seen that problem, or once you have seen that need that I don't want to go outside, you can create a business or model around that. Now, the basic level of needs, the physiological, it's breathing, food, water, sex, sleep, homeostasis, and excretion. If you look at any of these needs for breathing, see, human existence is all about this need of breathing. So you could see that you have, if you look at all these needs and look at all the businesses that are connected with these needs, for example, particularly breathing, you have your plants, you have your the nature, and you have all fresh. You can see that today we are having the fresh room equipments which actually diffuse oxygen into the air. So we have that air purifiers. Food, You can see that second need of the humans is food. You can see all pizzas and then all restaurants, and then everything. It's all about the basic physiological need of food. And why are they flourishing? Because people have to eat food. Then you can see water. So the business, you can see with the need of the water, people, we as humans need water. So water is very much ingredient and the component. So what you are finding as a business or as a solution for this particular need is, you can see the Bisleri bottles coming into the water, then in the form of water. Then you have all cold drinks, and you have mojitos, and you have all caffeinated drinks, and then you have all those things having the water. So satisfying the need of water. The second thing is, and the next thing is, the people as a physiological need, there is a requirement for sex. So there you have the condoms and all those latex and all those related things. Then you have a need of sleep. So when you are a human and you're talking about your psychological physiological need of sleep, you need it badly. So either you can have pills, or otherwise you will look out for some psychologist, or you will look out for some technique through which you can sleep. So that is the reason you could see lot many people talking about how to sleep like a baby. So there are courses about how to sleep like a baby, how to sleep well, how to sleep the moment and any time you want, how to sleep at 10 o'clock in the night, how to know how not to be nocturnal. So there are courses around that. Just go to Google and search about those courses, how to sleep like a baby. You will find so many, and you will be finding so many buyers. Then you have homeostasis. Homeostasis is about the ability to adjust with the nature and the environment. So some people are finding it really difficult. So you have all the things of all the courses related to productivity, and you have all the courses related to routine and all those things, and excretion. So when you talk about this physiological, one basic level of need called physiology, I can give you n number of examples of n number of businesses, but your duty is to find a scalable and solution, scalable business around that. So if there is a bulb on moment for you, type bulb on, type BO. If there is a bulb on moment for you, when you are looking for or creating a business, when you're looking for a business, type BO. Thank you. Thank you. So let's look at the second level of need now, that's called safety. When I talk about safety, that's where the magic is. That's where the real money is. That's where the real problem is. That's where you need to provide solutions to the people. So people want security of their body. So for the security of the body, when it comes to health, particularly, so you can talk about anything. Security of body is related to not being fat, not having disease, healthy life, and greater longevity, and more output, refreshed and recharged, ability to do something more. So this is all about the safety and security need for the body from the people. When you look at the market, there is a need for employment. So employment could be in the terms of job, or it could be in terms of a business. People need some kind of employment. People need some kind of money. So employment is in together in totality. It is about the need of the money. It's not about employment. It's not about just being employed. It's about money. So then there is another need of the people to have more resources. So resources in terms of, you will have your LED TVs, cars, home, and anything. So people want to have more and more resources so that they can live their life well and fully. The next need people can want is morality, and the next need people want is family. So when it comes to family, when it comes to one very important point called family, it's about people want to protect their family. So relationships are very, 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 very important. So anybody teaching relationships, how to create healthy relationships, how to create better relationships, it's all about that. And the next need is all about the same thing, that is body and the health. And finally, you want more property in terms of your the physical assets. You want more physical assets. So when you look at the safety needs and you create a business around that need, hang on, you have hit the nail. You have actually got on the pulse of the people. You have got the pulse of the people, and that's where you should be creating a business about and around. So now if there is a second bulb on moment for you, type in 2BO, second bulb on 2BO. Just type in the chat box 2BO if there is a second bulb on moment for you. So now the third need that I am talking about is friendship, family, sexual intimacy. So once, according to Maslow, physiological needs are satisfied, safety needs are satisfied. Now people will look at their love and belonging. So you will have a need for friendship and family. That's why you see Facebook growing. That's why you see so many meetup points. You see so many places where congregation can happen. So that is what people are actually looking at, and that is what is the need. And the next level of need is esteem. So once you have your physiological needs, safety need met, and the love and belonging need met, you are now looking for the esteem need. अब आप देखते हो अपनी esteem, self esteem. You are talking about confidence, and then you are talking about I want, how can I become more confident, how can I achieve more, how can I have more respect from others, how can I have more respect by others. And finally, at the last level, it is your self actualization. It is morality, creativity, spontaneity, problem solving, and lack of prejudice and acceptance of facts. So, why am I talking about all these needs? Why am I actually talking about all these needs? I am actually talking about all these needs in relation to number one thing, that there are so many people in the market when they are looking at like you might have got so many ideas in your life or during your lifetime that okay, I should create a course about how to win friends and influence people, or I should create a course about self-esteem, or I should create a course about achievement or respect from others, or how should I should create a course about uh, acceptance or creativity. But you know one thing, when you create a course or when you try to solve a problem of being more creative, better self-esteem, more achievement, respect from others, more of that, you will find less taker of your courses, or you will find less taker. Even if you have a physical solution, or even if you have a digital solution, you will find less taker for that. So that is the reason you could see that when you have your motivational classes, when you have those all motivational things going around, when you teach people something about motivation, that is not giving you the kind of money which people should give you. The reason is very simple, because you are actually connecting at the level 3 and 4 and 5. You are connecting at the love need or the esteem need or the self-actualization need. That will only come once level 1 and level 2 need of the people are satisfied. If I look at the major people, yes, when I look at the major people are at level 1 or level 2. I am particularly at level 1 and level 2. Maybe Bill Gates is at level 1, is at level 5. So just type in the chat box, you are at level 1 or level 2. By level 1 or level 2, I means physiological and safety need. If you are still at your physiological and safety need, type 1 plus 2 or 1 oblique 2 or 1. If you are at 1, you can type 1. If you are at 2, type 2. Type in the chat box. That's very important, because that's we need to understand at which level of need you are. And you know, one thing I would like to tell you, 99% of the population is at 1 or 2 only. There are very few people like Bill Gates who are actually looking at self-actualization. And when you create a problem or a solution for a problem, when you create a solution for a problem, solving their physiological and safety need, you will have money flowing into your pocket. You will have more traffic. You will have more conversions. I hope you got my point. Just type in the chat box if this is something connecting with you. Type connecting or type CO for connecting. Type CO for connecting. If this is connecting with you, type CO. Okay. Thank you. So now we have understood one very important point, that when we are actually creating a business, when we are into the business, our business should be about few things. Our business should be about the solving the physiological need or the safety need of the people, because that is where people are ready to shell money. People are ready to give the money or give the money back to you from their wallets. That's very, 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 very important, because no money, no business, no business, no money, and there is no point doing anything. So human needs and business. So human needs is equal to business. When you're looking for a business, look for a human need. So human need is equal to business. Physiological, safety. So when I'm talking about safety, you can see there are three levels of needs. People want health, people want wealth, people want relationships. So these are the three prominent areas from which people are ready to take the money out of their wallet and give it to you. If you have a solution in the domain of health, or in the domain of wealth, or in the domain of relationship, people are ready to give it to you. Then there are love and belonging needs, then there are esteem needs, and then there is a self-actualization need. So I want you, because I being a coach, an independent business coach, I want you to concentrate on 1 and 2. If you have a business related to 1 and 2, you're at the right place. If you are still thinking and figuring out what is the business I should be creating, not only a business, you should be creating a scalable business. It should not be just a business. It should be scalable enough that right now you can communicate to one person also, you can communicate to 1.2 billion people also. It's up to you. It should be scalable. So now you have understood that there are basic things about human needs. You have understood the basic need. Now you tell me, just type in the chat box, what is the level of need, or what is the need your business is based at? Or if you have thought of a business, if you have a business, type which need you are focusing on. If you don't have a business or planning to have a business, type the need you are focusing upon. Just write it down. Maybe if it is physiological or safety, or if it is health, wealth, or relationship. So Abhijit is talking about health. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. So now let's talk about your responsibility in the world. Remember, I did speak about the cancer drug corollary yesterday when I said that you have a cure for a particular disease. Once you have a cure for a particular disease, it is your personal responsibility to give it back to the people. And I don't care you charge money or you don't charge money. Even if you charge money, money will come to you. Even if you don't charge money, money will come back to you, because there are people who will pay you back. Nobody wants to keep your money in exchange of your services or time. So that's what I want to tell you. Now you are somewhat, see, now what you can see right now is you have some idea of a business, or if you have a business, you have the now clear idea. Now you have got the validation, whether you are into the right business or you are into the wrong business. You have got the validation. So that validation is giving you the right answer. The second thing is, even without validation, if you don't have a business right now, now you are thinking, okay, what should I create? What is the scalable model that I should create? Now, I want to ask you something. Do you need all the tools first to take the move? Do you need all the tools? Type in the chat box yes oblique no. Do you need all the tools now to take the move? I've already given you all, I've already told you about the scalable business and the thing. Now, if you're saying yes, let me share a story with you. If you're saying no, let me share a story with you. The story goes on like that. So there was a teacher and there were two students. So two students were being sent from a guru or the teacher to a jungle. So a teacher or the guru asked them to pick whatever they want for the jungle so that they are saved. So the other person, so first person picked one dagger and the knife. One dagger and the knife. The first person picked the dagger and the knife, and the second person picked the the poly bag and the spray, poly bag and the spray. So they went to jungle. So first person was being asked, like, why did you pick the dagger and the knife? He said that dagger is there when I want to kill. If there is a animal, if there is a threatening condition or threatening animal to me, I will use the dagger. And if there is a small, if I will find something that I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, so I'll arrange for water and food because of the knife. I'll cut down the things and then I can be alive into the jungle. Perfect. Second person was being asked, why do you pick that? He said that, see, polybag is where I can protect myself from the other, maybe the small species like the mosquitoes and all. I can sleep well, maybe on the tree, up on the tree, on the trunk of the tree, sorry, or something like that. Or the second way, what I can do is, because now I have this spray, if there is a animal, I will spray it out so that animal will go away. They both went to jungle. So the first person was there going, just give me a second. So first person was there in the jungle. So the moment he was in the jungle, so there was a river flowing side by side, and he just saw that there is a swarm of bees. एक बहुत बड़ा छत्ता मक्खियों का आ रहा था. Then what he thought that, okay, let me get down to the river because I don't have anything. I just have the dagger and the knife, so I don't have anything to protect. Let me get inside the river, so I will protect myself from the bees. So what was happening was, he could stay inside the river for 30 seconds, and after 30 seconds he was out, and the bees would bite him. So another 30 seconds, every 30 seconds he was getting bitten by the bees. And after so many bites, he got unconscious. So just the side of the river, he just was there for 2 to 3 hours unconscious, something like that happened. And because the second person was also with him, second person was also finding the bees. So what he did was, he put that poly bag upon him and he saved himself. खुद को बचा लिया because of the poly bag, and he saved himself. But then after some time, he also found that, okay, there is a roar or the noise from the animal. So he went up the tree, and that's how he saved himself. And the first person also went up the tree and saved himself. So then they both went to uh, the guru or the teacher after being surviving themselves for one day. And the teacher and the guru asked that, what were the right tools? So were your tools right? First person was being asked. So were your tools right? He said no. Second person was being asked, were your tools right? He said no. He said, the guru or the teacher said, why no? He said, because we have picked the right tools based upon our thoughts. But when we were in the jungle, the problem of the jungle was in the jungle. We now need, after going to the jungle, now we understand that there are different tools required. So there are different things that are required in the jungle to save ourselves. So the tools that we took, neither the poly bag was 100% complete, neither the dagger was 100% complete. So now I understand, after going the jungle, that what is actually required in the jungle. So the same thing I would like to tell you. That when you are actually into the jungle, you will only really know the tools of the jungle when you are into the jungle, not out of the jungle. That's very, very, very important. So if that was a bulb on moment for you, type B. Now, if you will take your tools before going to the jungle, or you will understand your problems once being in the jungle. Jungle here means taking action, getting into your problem. So see, whatever problem you are thinking right now of your ideal customer or the ideal business, those are the things that you are thinking pre-jungle. You will find the real problems of the jungle once you are into the jungle and coming out from the jungle. So let's move further. So when I'm talking about the job part, when you are into the job, there are these things which are there, because you have to follow orders. So there is mediocrity, you are being obedient, you are being dependent, you are being entertained, and you are lifeless. So the whole idea or the whole process I'm giving you is moving towards the journey where you are becoming independent and you generate more freedom in your life. Let's come to understand. And then if this is what is opening up for you, type in the chat box what is something that is opening up for you. Type in the chat box with the today's session, what is there something opening up for you? What has opened up for you? Is it a new word? Type, if this is a new word, type NW. If this is something like new way of thinking, type NT. Whatever you feel like. For the new word, you can type NW. And for the new thinking, you can type NT. Thank you. Thank you. So now let's talk about certain golden points here. So there's some key points which I should be talking about. Some gold here. So the first golden nugget here is, if you want to be winning in your business and win the game in your business, you have to become irreplaceable in your marketplace. You have to become irreplaceable. You have to become that person who is irreplaceable in the marketplace. Why an accountant is being paid that? Because any other accountant can be replaced. Why a teacher is being paid less? Because a teacher can be replaced by another teacher. But when it comes to football, when it comes to Ronaldo, when it comes to cricket, when it comes to the cricketers, and then when it comes to a key football player, they are the people. They cannot be replaced. You cannot have the similar Ronaldo or similar other person, similar other person performing with the same level of ability. When you become irreplaceable, things go really well. So the second very important point is focus on your problem, identify and resolve. People pay for their problems and not for your products and services. Many of us are actually thinking that people will pay for your product. If you create a product, if you create an amazing product, people will pay you. No, people will not pay you for your product or service. People will pay you for the solutions of their problems, not your problems. So very important point is value addition extension. Keep adding value. Build, create. Remember, build, create, deliver, receive. Build, create, deliver, receive. BCDR, BCDR. Add more value, expand. Value, expand. Value, expand. So the next very important point here is which problem you can solve better than others. What is the, now keep thinking. I'm giving you a question for today. This is your question for the day, that which is the problem you can solve better than others. So there are so many problems. There are hundreds of problems. There are thousands of problems. But out of these hundreds and thousands of problems, which is the problem you can solve better than others in the marketplace? Now, look at your natural strength. This is very important statement for you. This is very important question for you. This is your very important key, which I would like to give you today. I want to seed in your mind that what is your natural strength and how to find it. Your natural strength is basically your image in the marketplace. Your experience in solving the problems. Maybe you would have solved a problem of somebody. You have not earned money. I'm not talking about money. Have you earned money or have you not earned money? I'm just simply talking about what is that experience of yours in solving a problem in a physiological or safety need, or is it getting narrowed further towards health? What experience do you have in solving the wealth problem or the health problem or the relationship problem? What is that you have? What are your past achievements? And what is your special strength? So this is, if you want to work on you want to find out your natural strength, combine these 1, 2, 3, 4. Your image, your experience in solving the problem, your past achievement, and your special strength. So that becomes your natural strength. If you have actually found your natural strength, or you are looking for a natural strength, type NR. Type NR. Just type in the chat box NR. Thank you. So now, very important point is start documenting your journey. So every day, what you should be doing is, maybe you can start with your morning pages, or you can complete your evening pages. Start documenting your journey. What are you doing every day? Because that is giving you good ideas, real enough ideas. Now, learn, do, and teach at the same time. आप जो भी कर रहे हो, learn, do, and teach at the same time. That's very, 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 very important, because whatever you're learning, when you're teaching, That's become the skill of yours. And move from being a consumer to creator. So the easiest way to generate more money, the easiest way to get into the game, the skin of the game, is move from being a consumer to creator. And the last important point is get into the social media, create a social media routine, because content is one thing. Content is the only thing that will speak about you and your systems. And the social media is one of the finest way. Social media is one of the finest area right now to tell about you, your systems, your solution. It's almost like a loudspeaker. Social media is a loudspeaker that can carry your voice to thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Now let's talk about the next steps. Now you have understood that you should be solving the problems of the people, maybe in physiological domain or safety domain, health, wealth, or relationship. So what are the next steps? What are the 3 levels of steps? Step number 1 is choose a business idea. Step number 2 is ensure it is solving the basic need of the consumer. Yes, basic need. And third step is build courses around that topic. Maybe you can create a course around that topic. Why I'm talking about the digital, why I'm using the word courses? You can replace it with either with courses or the digital product, because your digital product, anyway, you have to sell a product, but your digital product is scalable. Your digital product can reach anybody, and people don't have to pay for shipments. People don't have to pay and wait for your Flipkart or Amazon or any other company to deliver it. You can immediately deliver it to the people the moment they get into your systems and programs, and you can help them generate the results, the domain you are working on. So what are the 3 broad niches? We have already discussed about it. 3 broad niches are health, wealth, and the relationship. Now, that's all for the day 2 of the masterclass. What is that area you are working on right now? I would like to ask you, and complete your day 1 assignment. Your day 1 assignment is the link for your day 1 assignment is available here. The link I have already given you in your WhatsApp group. So the link is already here, or link you will be finding if you are finding it, if you are watching it recorded or something like that, you will be finding the link here. So the link is already being given to you. You can take the coupon code. Personally, you can message me for the coupon code for the assignment, because the course right now, it is this course, which 3 days masterclass assignment is 2,999. I'm not charging any single rupee from you to complete the assignments. I just want you to complete the assignment from day 1, and you just need to put the course code, and you will be getting it. That's all from my end. From my end, the masterclass, day 2 of the masterclass is complete. We would be looking to see you on day 3. Any questions you have, you can ask me right now. I'm open up for the questions.
Hi, Ashish.
Hi, Abhijit.
So, I mean, I was actually expecting day 1 assignment to be there before we started. I was actually surprised when I was checking the WhatsApp, and I mean, I'm not on Telegraph. I'm not on Telegram, so this is the only mode. Either Facebook or this.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was wondering.